Good afternoon, and welcome to Brock University's 115th Convocation ceremonies. We're so happy you're with us today. This is a friendly reminder to please turn off the volume on your cell for the duration of the event. I ask that you kindly remain seated as the graduands enter the gymnasium. Thank you, Strongwater Singers, for being with us today. Our next procession will be with us momentarily. The academic and chancellor's processions will enter the gymnasium at the sounding of the drumming and then fanfare. Please rise if you are able.
seated. Good afternoon. My name is Geraldine Jones, and as University Registrar, it is my privilege to declare the 115th Convocation for the conferring of degrees and certificates in session. Chancellor Pearson, President Rigg, platform guests, graduating students, parents, and friends. Welcome to Brock University Spring Convocation. On behalf of the Brock community, we begin this gathering by acknowledging the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples, many of whom continue to live and work here today. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties and is within the land protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Today, this gathering place is home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples, and acknowledging reminds us that our great standard of living is directly related to the resources and friendship of Indigenous people. Today is a time of celebration for our students, a day to formally recognize all that they have accomplished at Brock. I know that everyone here is excited for the day's festivities and will join us in keeping the focus on our exceptional students who are eager to celebrate this important day with their families and friends. It is my pleasure this afternoon to introduce from the Chancellor's procession, Dr. Hilary Pearson, Chancellor, Brock University. Dr. Leslie Rigg, President and Vice Chancellor, Brock University. Dr. Tim Kenyon, Provost and Vice President, Academic. Dr. Brian Power, Deputy Provost, Associate Vice President, Academic, and Mace Bearer. Kevin McGee, Brock University Board of Trustees. Dr. Michelle McGinn, Vice President, Research. Sandra Mirabelli, recipient of the Faculty of Education Award for Excellence in Teaching, and our guest to deliver this afternoon's convocation address. Dr. Nicole Nolan, University Librarian. Gitchi Nonakut, Eagle Staff Carrier. Dr. Rajiv Jangiani, Vice Provost, Teaching and Learning. Inuit Elder Cindy Anauta. Brad Clark, Associate Vice President, Students. Dr. Robin Bourgeois, Vice Provost, Indigenous Engagement, and Brock's Spirit Bearer, Ndeo Haha Tede. And Chris Yent, Brock University Alumni Association. Joining them on stage are university senators, faculty, staff, and student representatives from across the university. I would ask them to also please stand together and be recognized with their colleagues. Please be seated. I now invite Chancellor Pearson to deliver words of welcome.
Good afternoon. President Rigg, honored guests, Brock University graduates, families, and friends. Welcome to this great day of Convocation. I'm really excited to celebrate this milestone with you today. You did it, and I know it wasn't an easy journey. A university degree is a real accomplishment, and one that you should be very proud of. Today is about you and your achievements. But as we celebrate you, I hope you can also take a moment to thank those who helped you get to today. Your families, your friends, your advisors, your coaches. They've all been there for you through these last years. So we thank and recognize them for their support along the way, and I know a number of them are here today. And I want to acknowledge as well the amazing generosity of the broader community of Niagara. Here at Brock, we are enormously grateful that donors, employers, sponsors, and friends in the community make it possible for the university to give our students opportunities for workplace experience during their studies. And we're so proud of the way that our students carry on Brock's tradition of engaging with the community. Students like Ala Mohammed in the Bachelor of Early Childhood Education program last year was recognized with the Prime Minister's Award for Excellence in Early Childhood Education for her work with the YWCA. This award honors Ala's deep commitment to inclusion and to creating a sense of belonging and well-being for children with exceptional needs. Our students do this kind of work because they believe in the power of education to strengthen our community and to transform society for the better. You know, as do I, that universities are more than simply institutions of higher learning. I like to quote Dr. Drew Faust, who's the former president of Harvard University, who some years ago summed up the role of universities with these inspiring words. As other institutions falter in dispiriting succession, universities nurture the hopes of the world in solving challenges across borders, in unlocking and harnessing new knowledge, in building cultural and political understanding, and in modeling environments that promote dialogue and debate. Universities provide students with the tools to question, to analyze, to solve complex problems, developing the skills of engaged citizens who will make meaningful contributions to their communities and societies. Universities are hubs of research and innovation. They drive technological advancements, medical breakthroughs, and scientific discoveries that benefit us all. Universities serve as engines of social mobility, offering opportunities for young people to achieve their fullest potential. And of course, universities are cultural and community pillars. They enrich us by preserving and promoting the arts and by encouraging an appreciation of our shared human heritage and the beauty of our physical environment. This is the power of a university, and Brock is no exception. As Niagara's university, Brock has played a critical role in this region. Since 1964, more than 120,000 students have earned degrees from the university, becoming leaders in their communities and contributing their skills at all levels of society, in Canada and in communities around the world. Brock is a catalyst for the region's sustainable growth and development. The university integrates research, teaching, learning, and service into innumerable community programs and partnerships. I think we can truly celebrate this wonderful legacy of positive community impact over 60 years in Niagara. Graduates, I know that you will help carry on this legacy as you leave here today and you begin the next chapter in your lives, no matter where life takes you or what community you're a part of. We look forward to marking Brock's 60th anniversary in the fall, starting this fall, and we hope you might come back to join us for that. But today's celebration is for you, so let's get to it. Congratulations, thank you, and best of luck.
It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Leslie Rigg, President and Vice Chancellor, Brock University.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much. This is an exciting time. Family, friends, honored guests, and graduands. Soon you'll be a graduate. Right now you're a graduand. Welcome to Convocation. It is my absolute honor and privilege to be here with you today. You're the class of 2024. Do you remember hearing that on your first day? That you will be the class of whatever year? May not have been 2024 then. That's okay. This really is, as I just said, an exciting occasion. So everybody should be smiling, looking excited. Who's nervous about walking across the stage? You shouldn't be. Earning a university degree, as the Chancellor said, is no small feat. Today, we get to celebrate all that you've accomplished. And to all of our guests, I want to extend my warmest thanks. You support our students, you're dedicated to our students, and what you do for them makes a difference in their ability to sit here today and to walk across the stage and to graduate. So thank you. Everybody in the room knows this, but I'm going to reiterate it. Brock is a special place. We have exceptional faculty. We have supportive staff. We have world-class facilities and a warm, inviting community. All of that is within a UNESCO World Biosphere Reserve. It's a gorgeous place to be, not just a wonderful place to study and learn and live. I hope when you were here, you got out, hiked the Bruce Trail. How many people hiked the Bruce Trail? Yay, I think, did you put your hand up? No, yep, okay. Somebody did. Okay, you need to come back and everybody needs to hike the Bruce Trail. It's really spectacular. There's a lot of other things that set Brock apart, but I think perhaps the one that really makes Brock unique here in Canada and in many places is its deep and lasting connection to community. This institution was founded at the behest of the Niagara community because they recognized the immense societal value of having a university of their own. Studying locally meant that the talent could be retained, local industry could count on highly trained workforce such as yourselves, and more innovation would happen right here in the Niagara region. In September 1964, Brock opened its doors with the explicit goal of educating the needs of our community. Our first classes were held in a refurbished refrigeration factory, not up here in this beautiful spot, but now we've graduated to this wonderful campus up here. And the first class of the graduates we call them affectionately the Silver Badgers. They could fit the day that they graduated in that very first row, right there. That's it, really small class, and now we've grown to more than 120 alumni. So obviously, much has changed since 1964, but the one thing that has remained constant is our commitment to our community. Brock continues to provide a career-ready education for students from Niagara and from around the world. And we also play a critical role in so much that goes on beyond our walls, whether it's teaching and learning, whether it's research, outreach. For example, we support the Ontario's grape and wine industry. And I would say the grape and wine industry across Canada and around the world. We've taken part in missions to Mars. We're shedding light on humanity's impact on our planet and on our climate. And we are reimagining what food security and sustainable agriculture look like. Brock has a real impact on the local, the national, and the global. And so it's grads like you that are going to continue having that impact. And I absolutely know that 100% for sure. And when I look at you, I have hope because you represent the future. And because of that, I know the future is bright. Our alumni create positive change in communities around the world every single day as innovative leaders in healthcare, in education, social justice, the arts, science, politics, business, you name it. I'm going to give you one example. Very soon after I got to Brock, I met with some alumni in Calgary, and I met Jason Ribeiro. He earned his Master's of Education here in 2015, and he's become a leader in both his field and in his community. Jason has been steadfast in his commitment to bridging the city of Calgary's diverse communities through sport and entertainment, and is driven to create a sense of belonging for those who need it most. He has spent nearly a decade volunteering with several groups to advocate for community sport and recreation. And in 2022, Ribeiro combined his passion for sport, youth mentorship, and community to help bring a professional basketball franchise to Calgary. He is now currently the president and vice chairman of Calgary's Surge. And if you follow him on Facebook, you'll see that he's also bringing an all-female team to Calgary as well. This is having an impact. That's what a Brock grad does in their community. My sincerest hope is that you carry this commitment to your community wherever that is. In closing, I want to congratulate each and every one of you. You've achieved so much already, and you've just begun. And so I want to remind you, though, that as you go on this path out into the world to create your impact, you remain part of a vibrant university community here at Brock. We're supportive of what you're doing. We will help guide you. There will always be a spot for you here. We will encourage you at every step. And so no matter where life takes you, know that you can count on the support of your fellow Badgers. And of course, this university is it's your home. It has been for the past several years. So it will always be your home. And we welcome you to come back, as I said, anytime you please. And especially for our 60th anniversary. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we would love to hear what you're up to. So please come back and visit us. But you haven't graduated yet. We've got to get that going. So we will be marching you across the stage shortly. Okay. Congratulations and thank you.
Madam Chancellor, I take pleasure in calling on Sandra Mirabelli, recipient of the Faculty of Education's Award for Excellence in Teaching, to deliver this afternoon's convocation address.
Hello to the graduates. I guess the only thing standing between graduating and leaving as an educator now is me, but I'm happy to address all of you as the class of 2024. You made it. Now, I know your path to this moment has been one of great passion, perseverance, and commitment. You've dedicated yourselves to nurturing your talents and honing your skills so that you could guide the minds and hearts of future generations as you enter different and various educational settings. So today, as you flip, scroll, or maybe even swipe to an opening page of a new chapter in your lives, the words of educator Herbert Cole came to mind. One of the beauties of teaching, he said, is that our potential as a teacher just keeps going. Just as there's no knowing how much our students can learn, we keep growing. So I encourage you to reflect on your role as an educator and the profound impact that you're poised to make. To help you get started, I offer a little bit of advice from my own classroom experiences, providing glimpses into the inspiration you can have, the agency you can give students, and the transformative power of positioning yourself as a learner in your own classroom alongside your students. My first story comes from my early years teaching grade 8, and it was also the beginnings of my exploration of cross-curricular literacy. We were using questioning to help us engage more deeply in our reading of science, and also to affirm that skilled readers wonder while they're reading. At the end of class, a student approached me to clarify the homework for that evening, and I remember the cadence of his words still to this day. "So, Miss M, let me get this straight. Tonight, for homework, all we have to do is ask questions while we're reading science?" And I responded, "Yes, is that okay?" And his response really affirmed the shift in practice that I was experimenting with during my time that is still a part of my practice today. He said, "Absolutely. I have a lot of questions, but no one's ever asked me for them before." I think this moment highlights the transformative impact a simple shift in your pedagogy can have. For me, it empowered students, it validated their capacity to wonder and think critically, and it helped them feel seen and heard as students, or as learners. So as you start writing your next chapter, be open to new pedagogies and to shifting your practice. Listen carefully to your students. They'll show you how much they can learn, how much they know, and how we can grow. A story from my final year teaching during the pandemic offers a rare glimpse into how things can come together. We ended the year online. It was 2020-2021, and my grade 8 students wanted to thank me for the time we had together. On the last day of school, each of them got on camera and presented a message of appreciation to me. They shared how they had never done science like this before, how I was like family to them that year, and perhaps most impactfully, how from the first day I made them feel welcome and smart. The impact of our work and our growth as educators is rarely seen or noticed at the time. But remember, it's a cumulative, small moments of connection, of support, of scaffolding that leave lasting impressions on the minds and hearts of your students. So from the first day, listen carefully to how it's going and where your students want to go next, and find ways to align their interests with where you know the learning needs to go. By now, you probably realized it's hard to separate yourself from your teacher identity. My many references today to stories, chapters, reading, writing, and turning the page clearly identify me as a language arts and literacy instructor here at Brock, and so my final story comes from my time teaching those classes. While there's a lot to explore in curriculum and literacy pedagogy, many of you know that I use interactive read-alouds to establish a cohesive storyline that ties each class together. Sharing my favorite picture books and interesting informational texts allows me to model how to engage the class in conversation, and also to showcase the many purposes of story: to entertain, to connect, to inform, to provoke thought, to present different perspectives, and to include diverse identities and cultures. One day in class, we were discussing what to let go of when there's just too much to cover in a literacy block. And the class response was unanimous and illuminating. We can't lose story time. We can do so much with those interactive read-alouds. So my advice to you is let your passions and your enthusiasm be a guiding force in your classroom. Your excitement about a topic, a story, an issue, or a subject will ignite the same response in your students, and it'll make the learning joyful and a shared experience. So to conclude, as you craft the next chapters of your teaching journey, I encourage you to examine your stories and be open to revision and growth of both your teaching methods and your understanding. But most importantly, trust in the transformative power of creating a learning environment in your classroom where students feel welcomed, valued, and smart. Because ultimately, In the words of Herbert Cole, you'll learn new things from your students that will reshape what you knew in the past. Thank you, and congratulations again to all of you.
Thank you so much for those words. I think I speak for everyone in the auditorium that we all wish you were our grade 8 science teacher. Okay, time to get going, time to get active. So I'm about to ask you a question, and you were warned about this downstairs. So you were given the response. It's a genuine response, and I want you to say it loudly and proudly, okay? No whispering, no mumbling, loud and proud. Will the candidates for the various degrees and certificates please rise? With the degrees and certificates about to be conferred upon you, there comes a certain expectation that you continue sincerely in the pursuit of learning and truth, and that as far as in you lies, you will promote the interests and welfare of your university. Do you acknowledge this expectation? That was awesome. You win the prize for the entire week of convocations, just so you know. Madam Chancellor, as the candidates have acknowledged the responsibilities that accompany their degrees and certificates, and as they have successfully completed the courses of study prescribed by Senate, I would ask that you admit them to their several degrees and certificates.
I admit you to your several degrees and certificates. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Education.
Lauren Christina Anderson. Whitney Austin. Madison Mary Bader. Brittany Isabel Barros. Jacob Barry. Robert Baskey. Eric Beatty. Gwendolyn Marian Brandt. Dolly Ann Bonnet Bloom. Jamie Elizabeth Bradford. Christy Nico Brown. Kyle Bruno. Leah Caprati. Tracy Cariana. Miranda Kauki. Aldo Clausi. Jennifer Crawford. Ryan Michael Da Silva. Ashley Margaret Dearman. Julia Emma DiMola. Justin Margaret De Silva. Samantha Dixon. Sarah Ellen Duchess. Miran Vadi Eddie Amvray. Ryan Jeffrey Fernandez. Danny Fletcher. Curtis Fraser. Case John Fraser. Lauren Natalie Gerger. Christian Luke Gianotti. Heather Elizabeth Goldsworthy. Felice Garica. Joshua Gray. Matthew Gretzky. Jessica Kara Krakow. James Alexander Haddon. Grace Margaret Hall. Zachary Francis Harriesa. Joshua Ben Howard. Caitlin Ellen Mary Hicks. Sarah May Hubble. Andrea Hastert. Melissa Labone. Mario Lasuno. Sabrina Iruli. Mary Isaac. Vina Ismail. Hannah Maria Joseph. Teresa Kapstitsky. Gurjit Kaur. Megan Emery Keatings. Amanda Maria Kerr. Emma Vivian Kenneret. Adam Kovacs. Alisa Kovacs. Melissa Kuchera. Jacob Lahey. Angelina Lee. Lindsay LeBeau.
The last name is pronounced Lopita.
Daniel Lopatin. Victoria Nicole Malatesta.
The last name is just Matei.
Lucas Matei. Gabriel Mariello. Skylar Merrick. Samia Mukim. Julia Angela Maraca. Erica Ellen Massey. Minkala May Nanto. Josephine Nagavi. Craig Nango. Zaha Noridin. Madeline Katerina Oskraba. Selena Palamo. Paulina Papazotois. Mackenzie Elizabeth Phelps. Jacqueline Puccini. Marlene Melissa Pomfret. Tyler Joseph Lawrence Postma. Alexandra Marie Prim. Sydney Alexandra Pokrim. Amelia Pietrantano. Monica Rehill. Derek Roberts. Holly Janet Roston. Robert Russell. Diana Said. Caroline Marion Sandworth. Rafaela Samuenes. Julia Sliska. Emma Stuvenberg. Devin Tabor. Thomas Stefanis. Nadia Ivanka Tokvich. Cody Vakosa. Ashley Rose Watterson. Jennifer White. Jessica Margaret Emily Winterham.
Nicola Venice Whittingham.
Nicola Venice Whittingham. Melanie Wigner.
Caitlin Lauren Eileen Wilson. You're welcome.
Caitlin Lauren Eileen Wilson. Jimmy Wong.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Arts honors.
Abigail Alimo. Kellen Nora Alexander with first class standing. Michaela Kirsten Altenberg with first class standing. Gennaro Marcel Amantangelo. Taylor Kylie Nicole Anzanvino. Chelsea Taylor Barlow. Miriam Elizabeth Barnes. Sophia Emma Verduzco with first class standing. Taylor Faith Berman with first class standing. Matthew Mitchell Boats. Madeline Rita Bucina with first class standing. Ethan Anthony Sylvester Brazil. Mitchell Gordon Bruce. Bailey Robin Bryant with first class standing. Taylor Byrne with first class standing. Elizabeth Catherine Campbell. Christina Ann Cantlon with first class standing. Carissa Wei Ling Chan with first class standing. Kylie Caitlin Chisholm with first class standing. Madeline Cordero. Alexandra Maria Cortina with first class standing. Dario Salvatore Cristiano. Tori Maria De Silva. Anna Maria Danko with first class standing. Marissa Olivia DeLeo with first class standing. Cassandra Veronica DeLuca with first class standing. Harrison Christopher DeYoung. Sarah Devine. Thea Kaur Danjal. Evelyn R. Dilworth. Brooklyn Leanne Bert Domingos with first class standing. Taylor Kennedy Dowdy with first class standing. Alyssa Dowse. Annalisa Nicole Davadio. Thank you. Lindsay Nicole Effermides. Kayla Ernst. Alexandra Julia Fertino with first class standing. Isabella Foster. Michaela Gabriel. Carmen Dorothy Eva Gilliat with first class standing. Abigail Maria Giuliani. Camila Gomez Vergara with first class standing. Tara Gruner with first class standing. Abby Haas with first class standing. Corrine Eileen Hoover with first class standing. Thank you. Michaelon Hopgood. Thank you. Mackenzie Lynn Jovanovic with first class standing. Christina Marie Kazienko. Kira Marie King with first class standing. Jacqueline Kinsella. Leah Alexandria Knight with first class standing. Megan Irene Kostuk, with first class standing. Beatrice Lawley. Kiera Mary LeBlanc with first class standing. Mark Peter LePage with first class standing. Alexandra Danielle Lewis with first class standing. Victoria Marie Liebig. Arden Kathleen Youngberry with first class standing. Raquel Luis. Sorry. Anthony Robert McAvey. Okay, thank you. Juliana Medeiros Macedo with first class standing. Maria Elizabeth Maleta. Madison Jade Mancini with first class standing. Larissa Milenia Mancuso. Isabella Sophie Manzella with first class standing. Savannah Rodriguez Martins with first class standing. Nathan Alexander Mastriani. Solana Adele Matina. Well done. Caitlin Elizabeth McMenemy with first class standing. Cassandra Messina. Nicholas Milan Milatinovich. Allison Ruby Mino with first class standing. Melina Muya. Abigail Diana Murray. Jamie Neighbors. Allison Elizabeth O'Donnell with first class standing. Brittany Owusu Kwachi. Jasmine Paulina Pacheco with first class standing. Luke Patrick with first class standing. Cameron Daniel Pike. Jenna Louise Pinto with first class standing. Taylor Leanne Punter with first class standing. Daniela Josephine Ramelli. Okay, I got Shireen, but how do I do Shireen Rosathrai. Megan Alexandra Romeo Panaccio with first class standing. Julia Rubin. Ashley Elizabeth Sinelli with first class standing. Jacoba Aaron Schmidt. Patricia Angela Shiga with first class standing. Kasha Shaliga with first class standing. Lauren Brenda Taylor with first class standing. Jasmine Teti. Amanda Irene Thompson with first class standing. Jason Robert Van Winsen with first class standing. Michaela Vanderbent with first class standing. Sydney Nicole Waddell with first class standing. Jenna Marie Wallace with first class standing. Jordan Joanne Wall with first class standing. Alicia Rose Wanagat with first class standing. I need help. One more time. Is it Shania Ranama. Okay, give it to me one more time. Ranmali. Wichitika Le Narandaria. Is I close? Okay, with first class standing. Thanks for your patience, Shania. Joseph Ross Woodcroft. That's okay.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Physical Education honors.
Zachary Bent. Corolla Bromberg. Victoria Marie Keynes. Brendan Clark. Paige Joelle Cahoon with first class standing. Stephen Patrick Comerford. Elise Marie Uwale. Madeline Marie Suzanne Kokaroots. Jacob Alexander Kurkowski with first class standing. Dylan Matos. Isaiah Raposo. Madison Schneier with first class standing.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Education and Bachelor of Science honors.
Danielle Elsbeth Arkina. Clara Bochter with first class standing. Megan Catherine Burchill with first class standing. Andrea Leslie Choi with first class standing. Liberty Sky Clements with first class standing. Christina Marie DaCosta with first class standing. Good job. Noor Mahmood with first class standing. Brooke Joan Grace Onjlen. Let me try that one more time. Unjin. Brooke Joan Grace Unjin with first class standing. Emily Kristen Pratt. Laura Mary Shaw.
Sruthi Snehanand Puthiavito.
Sruth, okay. I'm going to try my best. Sruthi Sanyahanada Puthiavita with first class standing.
You can just say
Scott Thompson. Thank you. Brina Julie Ty. Ryan Leslie Van Duzen with first class standing. Amy Ishin Yan with first class standing. Just making sure.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present this candidate to receive a certificate in education, technological studies.
Piero Galetti. Oh, good.
Madam Chancellor, whereas certain candidates who have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by Senate are absent from this convocation for just cause, I request that you confer upon them their degrees and certificates in absentia.
I admit them to their various degrees and certificates in absentia.
Good afternoon, Madam Chancellor, Dr. Rigg, members of the Platform Party, and of course, our graduates, their families, and friends. As a member of the Brock University Alumni Association and a four-time alumnus of Brock University in 2015, 2020, and 21, I am absolutely delighted to be here today to help you celebrate your achievements and congratulate you all on earning your degrees and certificates. I am also honored to be among the first to officially welcome you into the Brock University alumni community. Today, you have joined a community of more than 120,000 people, all of whom have a deep connection to this special place. They come from all parts of the Niagara region, from across the province and the rest of Canada, and from many countries around the world. Brock graduates teach our children and care for us in our hospitals and clinics. They create great art and perform on our stages and on our screens. They lead our businesses and serve in our governments. They are nurses and doctors, scientists and accountants, teachers and lawyers, poets and union leaders. They recognize the collective responsibility that we all have as Brock grads to make a positive mark on the world in our own unique ways. As you start this new chapter in your lives, I hope you see yourselves as ambassadors of your university. I hope you'll share your Brock experience with others and be sure to share your journey with us. We want to know what you've been up to, so please keep in touch. Share your email, follow us on social media, attend events, or drop by the Alumni Relations office if you're on campus to say hello. We are honored to welcome you today and every day hereafter. In particular, I hope you'll join us on campus this year as we celebrate Brock's 60th anniversary. In the meantime, I invite all of you to join us after today's ceremony in the Rankin Family Pavilion, where you can get your first taste of being a part of the Brock alumni community. Before we do that, however, I'd like to ask each and every Brock grad in the room to stand. And if you are now alumni as a new graduate, an alumni parent or friend, alumni faculty and staff, if you are a Brock graduate, please stand up if you are able. Class of 2024, this is your alumni family. Welcome and congratulations. Thank you. Please be seated.
Okay. I'm short to bring it down. So we're almost done. Today, I'm now going to talk to your friends and family for a minute. Today, you have participated in celebrating the graduation of our students and now our alumni. Each of the graduates had studied hard and completed the requirements for their degree here at Brock University. Their achievements, as I said in my opening comments, have been supported by you, and they have also been supported by the dedication of our faculty and our staff, the contributions of our alumni and our donors, the supportive oversight of our trustees and our senators, and the engagement of our partners and our community partners. Your attendance here today is a testament to the critical role that you have played in our students' lives. You have supported, you have assisted, you have guided those graduating today. And their success, therefore, is truly your success. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all that you've done for them, as I know they do. By being here today, all of us together have also helped achieve the dreams that I spoke of those who established Brock University back in 1964. Together, we have supported the post-secondary education, and as I was shaking all your hands as you came across the stage, I started to feel excited for the students that are going to be in your class. So thank you in advance. Although today's graduation ceremony is about our students, it illustrates what we can do and what we can achieve together as members of the broader Brock University community. Our students, our graduates, you're not graduates anymore, you're now graduates, today have become alumni members of this community. One day, they may be back there where you are and standing up when their children are passing across the stage. So, I look forward to hearing what you do. I look forward to hearing your accomplishments. You need to come back and share them with us. And while we want you to follow us on social media, we'd rather see you in person. So we do want to know what you're doing. The future is bright, and as you've heard many, many, many times today, we're turning 60, so you gotta come back and visit and celebrate. It really is a big accomplishment to have worked with students like you for so many years and shape the future that you're now living in. So once again, a sincere congratulations on all that you've done. And as we conclude our ceremony, we will play O Canada and sing O Canada. Before we do that, I'm just gonna give you some exit instructions. So, behind me, the doors will open. The first thing that will happen is the platform procession or party will leave the auditorium. Everybody will be standing, so we will leave the auditorium. And as these doors open, graduates, you are asked to move out to the lawns there, to the athletic fields. And our guests can either go out the doors you came in, or you can follow your graduates out to the athletic field and see what they're doing and find them there. So it's up to you. Okay, if you are able, please rise for the singing of O Canada.
O
before we leave, I just want to give a shout out to our musicians and our Singer of O Canada, to the Strongwater Singers who brought in the staff that is on the stage, and also to all the volunteers who make this happen. Many of them you see in the red gowns helping us, but there are dozens and dozens of people behind the scenes who make this happen. And to all of them, I appreciate what you do, as does the entire audience here today. Thank you. With that, I declare this convocation dismissed. Congratulations. Woo!